Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, man. And we talking Vasyl Lomachenko going up against Cool Hand Luke. You understand what I'm saying? One hell of a fight. And the question is, can Cool Hand Luke handle this man right here? You know, the pound for pound #2 fighter in the world. Some people got him #1, but Terrence Crawford my #1. You know what I mean? But Lomachenko is a bad boy, man. A bad boy, like Black Fight fan call him White Jesus. You understand me? White Jesus. You dig what I mean? They calling the boy Cesare Borgia out in these streets. But listen, Lomachenko is a bad guy, yo. We understand his skill set. One of the Ukrainian greatest fighters of all time, might be the greatest of all time, but might be up against him and Usyk. But Lomachenko, the favorite in the fight, fast pace, high tech for a reason, and he goes in looking to punish his opponent and make him look bad. Lomachenko is a dog. He is a killer. He is an animal, and when he's in the ring, he want to destroy his opponent and make it a one-sided performance. And going up against another gold medalist, he looking to stand up and perform. But the question is, what can Cool Hand Luke do to slow Lomachenko down and to get into the ring and fight at his pace? You know what I mean? Cool Hand Luke got to get in there understanding Lomachenko's style, understanding what Lomachenko want and what he want to make him do. That's the thing. He must get in there and show his gold medal pedigree. See what I'm saying? Cool Hand Luke has a gold medal as well. People sleep on that. So he's a skillful fighter. You know, he's a skillful fighter. And I'm quite sure he's looking at the Lomachenko fight, the Pedraza fight. You know what I mean? And sometimes some people need to go look at the Salido fight. But it's up to Cool Hand Luke to get into that ring, man, and to try to put his game plan on one of the baddest mans that we ever seen to lace him up. And that's this guy here, Vasyl Lomachenko. Because Lomachenko, he understand going into the ring with all the hype behind him. He understand he's the favorite. He understand that, all the spotlight is on him. He want to get in there and perform. He's built for it. On the road to undisputed. You know what I mean? He's already a unified champion. Now he's looking to add his third belt with the WBC. But like I say, man, he's a bad boy. And once he get into the ring, he understands what Cool Hand Luke is. He's not overlooking him because he trains his ass off, as you can see here. And he want to make it a one-sided performance, man. You know what I mean? Lomachenko like to get in there, fast tempo, great counter shots, go to the body, slip and use that great footwork that he got from dance when he was a youngster, you know what I mean, and frustrate his opponent, and in the middle of that frustration make them make a mistake and where he land that devastating blow. So can Cool Hand Luke get in there and contain all of that? You dig what I mean? Could he get in there and contain all of that? Do he have the skill set to match Lomachenko once they get past the 4th round and Lomachenko heated up? Do he have the skill set to get in there and match him blow for blow? You know what I mean? Toe for toe. You know? So Luke got to understand that in that ring, he must keep his distance. You know? He must try to get in there and do something different than other fighters have done to discourage Lomachenko. You dig? If you can't get in there and rough him up, listen to me. If you can't get in there and rough Lomachenko up and go balls to the wall and say, you know what, I don't give a damn, then you got to have a serious game plan going up against that man. A serious game plan. So the Cool Hand Luke and McGuigan got something, in store for Lomachenko. Have they been working on a game plan that's different than other fighters? That's what it's going to come down to. That's what I'm looking to see. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking to see. Because we seen in the ring with Lomachenko, you got to match his intensity, you got to match his pace. You know what I mean? And if you ain't in good condition, you're going to burn out. You're going to burn out, And when I say matches intensity and matches pace, is output. You got to watch out for a sneaky counter shots. You got to understand when you're throwing, he's already 2 steps ahead to make you miss and a counter with a hard shot. Lomachenko think 2 steps ahead, so he'll throw something out there, make you think you want to do one thing and he'll do another. And he uses angles as well as anybody as I ever seen, man. He uses angles as well as anybody as I ever seen. You know what I mean? I seen Floyd. Floyd use angles, he's standing right there with you. Floyd can use angles, crazy angles. But Lomachenko, he got a rhythm. His rhythm is that's his his top key in that ring is his rhythm. If you got to break that rhythm, if you can't break Lomachenko rhythm, you're in trouble. You know what I mean? You're in trouble. So that means you got to try to find a way to discourage him, you know, to get him off his game plan, force him to get frustrated. And the only way to do that is to rough him up. You know, it's to try to get dirty with him. And I know it sounds like it's a bad thing, but that's what you got to do if you want to contain Vasyl the Matrix Lomachenko. You know, but I'm looking for Cool Hand Luke to get into that ring, man. And my thing is, can Cool Hand Luke out-slick the Matrix? You know, could he out-slick the Matrix? If y'all never saw the movie Cool Hand Luke, we all know Luke was the slickster, man. We all know Luke, he used his head and his talent to break out of jail and, you know, to break back in jail. So could this Cool Hand Luke get into that ring and out-slick the Matrix? That's what it's going to come down to. That's exactly what it's going to come down to, because Lomachenko have tricks and tricks and tricks. You dig? So I'm looking for Luke to get in there and pull something out his bag. You know, work his jab from the outside, not get Lomachenko what he want. Kind of make it a boring fight. If you can make it a boring fight, you're going to have to make it a boring fight. And that's what frustrates Lomachenko, when you don't give him what he wants. When you're not out there just throwing to be throwing because he's forcing you to throw. When you just tagging him with a jab, boom, come behind with a one or come with a hook and you bagging out. You dig what I mean? Not just standing right there trying to land big combinations where he can slip and counter and you throwing, he out the way, he looking at your ass, making you look bad, and he laughing at you. Because Lomachenko will laugh at you when he make you look bad. You know what I mean? He's a showman in the ring. That's one thing Lomachenko is. He's a showman. So what Cool Hand Luke got to do is get in there and have his game plan down and understand what he has to do to win that fight. You know, you can't play into the crowd. You can't play into the crowd. You got to go in there against Lomachenko. Don't give him what he wants and work your game plan. You did? And you must go to his body. You must attack Lomachenko's body. If you don't attack his body, there's no way you're going to break his rhythm. There's no way, because he got some of the best head movement in the game, and he can know how to move his top well as anybody. Canelo another one, but Lomachenko know how to use his top half as well as anybody. You know? So one thing that doesn't really move is the body. Is the body. And Cool Hand Luke has to attack the body. You know? Luke is one of my favorite fighters, man. I mean, one of my favorite fighters. He avenged one of his losses. He couldn't get it back against Linares. You know what I mean? Couldn't get it back against Linares. But right now, he can look at the Linares fight and see what Linares did to have success against Lomachenko. And that's use his height and his length, you know, and let Lomachenko make a mistake himself. When Linares dropped Lomachenko made a mistake himself, and Linares made him pay for it. And that's what Cool Hand Luke got to look for, because Lomachenko, he ain't going to make too many mistakes. But you got to try to force him to make a mistake, make him get comfortable, but at the same time, frustrate him, man. Frustrate him. The key to beating Lomachenko is frustration. Frustration. Because he can make a mistake, and Lomachenko will argue a little bit with his father in the corner if he get frustrated. I've seen it happen. So could Cool Hand Luke get in there and shock the world? Could he shock the world? Is it a possibility? You know what I mean? How many people are rooting for Cool Hand Luke? Are the England people behind him 100%? You know, do they believe in him? You dig? Lomachenko is coming to England. He's coming to England, to Cool Hand Luke hometown. You know what I mean? It's going to be a great fight, man. It's going to be a great fight. You know, me, myself, I got Lomachenko winning this fight. I got him winning this fight. But one thing I'm going to say about Luke, he got on this side, he got the natural ability of being a 135-pounder. You dig what I mean? He's the taller, longer man. And he got some little pop in his gloves. You know, he got some little pop in his gloves. He's going to have to use it all to defeat a man like Lomachenko. Plus some. Because like I say, Lomachenko get into the ring, he like to make you look bad and force you to make mistakes. So Luke got to understand he got so many limits to make mistakes, man. You know, you got to calm down. When things not going your way, don't get frustrated. Look for that one punch, you know what I mean, that can always put you back in the game. And I'm not talking about the knockout punch. I'm talking about that jab. That jab can always put you back in the game. You got to use it the right way. You got to use it the right way, but don't just throw it out there, or don't just throw it to where Lomachenko can pick up on it. Because if you're using it one way, he will pick up on it and he will adjust. You know what I mean? He will adjust. But like I say, Cool Hand Luke got the amateur background as well. You know, he got the amateur background as well. And by them being from Europe, they understand each like I'm not gonna say it like they master each other's style, like the England master Ukraine style or Ukraine master the English style, because they're both from Europe. But they understand it. They understand it, and the European style is always gonna be fundamentally with the 1-2 and work the jab. You know what I mean? Lomachenko was just a gifted fighter to have a father to force him to do many other things to get him ready. You know what I mean? But the European style is always gonna be a fundamental style, work the jab with a 1-2 with something coming behind it. You know what I mean? And that's what that's what Cool Hand Luke is gonna have to do, man. He's gonna have to stay on point. He's gonna have to stay aware. He's gonna have to keep his hands up, and he's gonna have to try to get into that ring and do something different to discourage Lomachenko. Because we understand Lomachenko, man. Like, once that rhythm get going, like I say, it's hard to break it. It's hard for anyone to break it. You know, it's hard for anyone to break it, because that boy, like Lomachenko, is not afraid to go into the lion's mouth. You know what I mean? He's skillful as well. But what people sleep on is Lomachenko is a dog, man. He is a dog. He's not afraid of going into the lion's mouth. If, like, when Lenore Reyes dropped him, he got up, you know, took a round off, but went right back into the lion's mouth. Right back into the lion's mouth to get that get back. You know what I mean? And that's what the greats do. That's what the greats do. They don't give nobody an edge. If you think you got the edge, they're going to make sure they take it back from you. And Lomachenko damn sure took it back from Lenore Reyes and finished him in the 9th or the 10th round, if I'm not mistaken. So Cool Hand Luke gonna have to understand that you got a real dog in the ring with you. A real dog. So you're gonna have to find some dog in yourself. You know, you're gonna have to find some dog in yourself and let Lomachenko know this shit ain't gonna be easy. You understand? This shit ain't gonna be easy. I don't give a damn what the bookies say. I don't give a damn what the fans say. And this ring is me and you. You understand? It's me and you. And it's 3 gold medals. And you ain't the only one with a gold medal. You ain't the only one with a gold medal. Like I say, Cool Hand Luke, I like him, man. I do give him a shot in this fight. And I mean, I do give him a shot in this fight. But like I say, he is the natural 135-pounder. He got to work his jab. He got to use his skills, which he's capable of doing. You know what I mean? And with McGuigan in the corner, keeping him calm, you know, it's a possibility, man. Anything can happen in boxing. Anything can happen in boxing. But with Lomachenko just being on a hot streak right now, with him just being too damn good, you understand me? And it's going to take somebody very, very special with a hard punch, in my opinion, to beat that man. I got to ride with Lomachenko in this fight. I got to ride with the Matrix. You know what I mean? I don't think the Cool Hand can stop the Matrix, man. You know, I don't think the Cool Hand can stop the Matrix. I think the Matrix just too hot. You know what I mean? He's just too damn good. And he's just war ready, man. When Lomachenko get ready, he be war ready. And he don't want to be friends. He don't want to shake your damn hand. He just want to get into that ring and punish you, go to work. And I like that mentality. I like that mentality, especially in the dog-eat-dog world. You know, boxing don't love nobody. It don't love nobody. Yes, we can be friends outside the ring, but once we inside this square circle, my life is on the line. And the man across from me is trying to take it. You know what I mean? The man across from me is trying to take it. Now, I don't mean that in a way of, you know, they just go into the ring and want to kill each other. You know, like they got it in their mind or in their hearts to kill someone, but it's boxing and anything can happen. And once that bell go ding ding, and once people start getting punched in the face, you want your damn lick back. You know what I mean? Punches hurt. Punches hurt. I don't give a damn if it's a 2-year-old punching you in the face. Punches hurt. So when people want to say, oh, he's a feather puncher, oh, he's a pillar puncher, well, let him punch you on your shit and see how it feel. You dig what I mean? Nobody want to get punched in the face. The brain ain't meant to be beat on nor a body. You dig? So this gonna be one hell of a fight, man. August 31st. You know, like I say, 3 gold medals in the ring. You dig? We know Lomachenko is the highly favorite. But like I say, you can't count out Cool Hand Luke, man. You can't count out Cool Hand Luke. I'm looking forward to Luke making this a great fight. You know, Luke ain't no Anthony Crowler. He's not no Anthony Crowler. He's not just gonna get in there and lay down. You dig? He got skills. He has skills. But it's gonna take more than skills to beat Lomachenko. It's going to take heart. It's going to take will. It's going to take determination. It's going to take that dog in you to say, fuck it, when the time get hard, we going for it. You know what I mean? We going for it. And do Cool Hand Luke got that in him? We remain to see. And we will find out August the 31st, and it's right around the corner. You dig what I mean? It's right around the corner. It's going to be one hell of a fight. We will all enjoy it. You dig what I mean? Like I say, I got the Matrix out slicking Cool Hand Luke, but I give Cool Hand Luke a shot, baby. Because like I say, Cool Hand Luke is a slick cat. And if you ever seen the movie Cool Hand Luke, you might want to go watch it. It's a classic. You dig? If Luke is slick like that, Luke, you got to give him a shot, baby. There's no way you can count him out. There's no way you can count him out. But everybody enjoy the fight. I will be streaming the fight on my Instagram, Monty_the writer, and we will have a good time. Until then, this your boy Monty. It's the NSBC movement. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. It's in the description. And I'll be back with another one, family.